Did you already do it when I was in Honduras? Is that what you did as retaliation for me going on that human rights delegation? So when they sent my information in through the State Department that I was going to participate in that human rights delegation because they needed the insurance, and you got these guys today? Remember these guys? With the red umbrella? You had already hooked that up. September 26th was when you allowed for them to have the incursion into La Caridad, and they killed one of my students' family members. There was a man and a baby that were murdered at La Caridad because you guys decided you were going to do some little incursion to cover up for the diversion from Lady Clinton. So you had already kidnapped those teachers and started sex torturing them as part of horrendous, terrible acts of sex torture. And you expected me to be upset and be terrorized, just like you did in 2010 when you tried to do it the first time. Did you murder those teachers last night? Did you murder those teachers last night? Why did you need to murder them? Why did you need to murder those 43 teachers last night? Is it literally because Ted Cruz and those 43 senators should be dead and they're not? So you created a concoction, which is either acts of securities fraud or significant infiltration of organized crime into the government, including so called law enforcement, that had a huge, huge, huge clusterfuck get blown up in their fucking face. And so you had to put a 12 and a 31 together for the 43. That's what you did last night. Are those teachers alive? Are those teachers dead? I need their bodies. I need their actual physical fucking bodies. Where are the bodies of the 43 teachers from Ayotzinapa? Where are they? If you don't produce their bodies, then you accrue every day. I'm not fucking around here. If it is true that what you did last night, which was completely horrendous, and tried to get me to agree to accept a payoff for sex trafficking me since I was in third fucking grade, if you really fucking think that you're gonna get away with it, you need to produce those actual fucking bodies. Because if you don't produce their bodies, then you owe every little girl you've fucked around with since third fucking grade in her life the bodies of 43 members of Senate and a 44. You understand? You owe us their dead bodies. Now, I would prefer you do it appropriately. And you remove their sovereign immunity. And you prosecute them. And you convict them of a capital offense. And you execute them. Because that's what we fucking deserve. We deserve for you to take your shit seriously enough to remove their sovereign immunity, prosecute them, and execute them for capital offenses. That's what we deserve. But if you're going to slack off and think you're going to cover up for that by liquidating some people you've kidnapped and harbor away, thinking that nobody will figure it out, well, you need to produce the bodies. You either need to produce the bodies alive or you need to produce them dead. Time is moving very quickly. I am going to post this one publicly. Maybe somebody else in the world gives a shit. You completely grotesquely miscalculated this. If you had not been so selfish and so evil, all of whatever else needed to be done could have been done. Are you really that horrendously addicted to drugs and little girls' vaginas that you really literally did that? Until further notice, I have to operate as if that is what is going on.